Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and right now we're gonna go over all of the videos that I've mentioned as long-term holds, and I want to update you guys on all of the positions right now. So the first stock we're looking at is ticker symbol STNG, Scorpio Tankers. Closed off the day at $14.60. So you can see right here, I have a total percentage return on this one of 69% at an average price of $8.64. And so if we look at STNG on the daily time frame, there are a couple things that I really want to go over with this one. First thing is I want to add this 50-day SMA right here. And so if we look at what happened today, we closed above a 200 SMA line. And if we go back in history and look at any other time that we've closed above this line, the last time we did that was right here, and this started that substantial run to about $40, and we had it above 20. And so I'm not saying the same thing is going to happen, but if we just look back at the history of the stock, it tends to get rejected by this 200-day SMA quite often. And I know it's too early to tell right now, but the fact that we closed above this 200 SMA as well as this line of resistance here at around 1394 does show some bullish movement and bullish action in STNG. So I'm very excited to see how this one's going to play out for the next little bit. We are grossly undervalued in STNG, and even if we look at the Fibonacci levels, we are still in this zone right here, and so we are still extremely undervalued. We broke above a line of resistance as well as sitting above a 200-day SMA, and the only time we've done that, we saw a substantial run in share price. This green line is represented by the 50-day SMA, and you can see that we've treated it as a line of support. And now if we're looking at it right now, the 50 does seem like it's starting to make its way up, and if we see a cross of the 50 and the 200, that might be extremely bullish for STNG. We have an earnings call. The only issue with STNG right now are that the rates are still in the gutter, but on a technical basis, STNG is looking good. On a volume basis, you can see we've had a lot of great buying volume the past week and a half, and so I'm very excited to see how this one trades. Today we were up 5.64%, and we are closing in on an extremely crucial level here. And if we can break above this Fibonacci level of 15, I do think we will start to get nice little runs up with this one. So everybody who has been holding the stock for a very long time, it does seem like we are starting to move up on this one, and I think those bad days and those lows are behind us. And so let's hope we can hold this 200-day SMA come Monday, but as of right now, we are holding pretty nicely on STNG. Second stock in the portfolio, we have ticker symbol IQiyi. So IQiyi closed out the day at around $23.21. And if we see here, I have an average price of $16.83 and a total return of about 37.91%. So IQiyi has been doing very well for us. If we look at the chart right here, it's pretty straightforward with this one. We've been trading in this channel since the beginning of this stock. And so right here, anytime you test this bottom line of support around 1640 is a buying opportunity. And then people tend to sell at this line of resistance at around 2775. And so if we're looking at just SMAs, you can see right here, we are above all of the SMAs. We bounced off this 100-day SMA, and right now we are sitting above. And so the next thing I want to see with IQiyi is this 50-day SMA cross this 200 and this 100-day SMA, which will then give us even more bullish momentum to the upside. But the biggest thing that we need to see with IQiyi is a break of this 27 level. And I do believe once this line of resistance is broken, this stock is going to explode. And that is usually how it is, because this is a very long consolidation period. We've been consolidating in this price range for 2 years. And if we go back to a Tesla chart, Tesla also had that same consolidation for a very long time in the 200s level, and then we finally exploded with that one. I do see a similar theme with IQiyi because this consolidation has been very long. It is coiled and it's ready to go, and so that level we're looking for here is past this 27 level. And so right now I am holding this one long. I want to see this break, and I want to see the future of this company. IQiyi, a very beautiful company. I have a full analysis on this company on my channel if you guys want to know why I'm so bullish. If we're looking at the parent company, Baidu, absolutely killing it as well right now. Overall, IQiyi is up 0.04% today, but off these lows, we are substantially up, and so no complaints with IQiyi, doing solid in the portfolio right now. Third stock in our portfolio is Tellurian, ticker symbol TELL. And so Tellurian closed at $3.36. We have an average price on this one at $1.26, and we are up 166% on this one in our portfolio. And so Tellurian has been one of the best performing stocks that we've had in the portfolio this year. So if we're just looking at it on a technical basis, we're zoomed in on the 30-minute time frame, and we are trading in this little uptrend pattern right here. And so we treated this as a line of resistance multiple times. So I do suspect a back test at some point of this bottom line of support near the $3 range. And so if we look at this zoomed out a little bit onto the daily time frame, we really don't have too much resistance up until this point right here at around $5, which is also a key Fibonacci level. And so anytime you can get Tellurian, I think under $5, you will do very well on this position for the future. Right now we are just trading for pennies, and so this is a very long-term hold. It is starting to consolidate in this area, but we are trading in an uptrend, and if we get any sort of catalyst, I do expect this to get over the $5 range sooner rather than later. And so overall, Tellurian was down 5.62%, but off the lows we are up significantly, and this is a beautiful stock for the long term, absolutely crushing it in our portfolio. And so that is Tellurian on the daily time frame today. And the fourth stock that I've mentioned on this channel was Neolithium, ticker symbol NLC. So Neolithium closed out the day at $3.14. So you can see right here, I have an average price of $2.14, up 46.73% on this one. So right now we're looking at Neolithium on the daily time frame, and we were down 2.48% today. And the biggest thing with this one is this uptrend line that we've been trading on since about 61 cents. So you can see right here, we treated it as a line of resistance multiple times, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then we broke above it after about $2.14, like my position. And then we back tested it right here, which is another buying opportunity, and right now we are well above this line. And so those of you who are wanting to get into Neolithium, I think this trend line is a very good indicator to know when to get in. If anytime we can interact with this line of support and bounce off, that is a buying opportunity. But if we break down below this, I do fear for more downside for Neolithium. And so if you are a trader on this one, do keep stop losses near the bottom of this trend line. And so we are well above our moving averages, and so we are still overextended, but we've had some decent pullback the last couple of weeks, tested this line of support and bounced off, which was a bullish indicator. And so the overall health of this uptrend is still intact. I'm liking Neolithium for the long term. Again, it is a long-term hold, so we aren't really focused on the daily swings, but anytime you can catch a dip on this uptrend line, it is a good idea to load up. Overall, those are 4 stocks that I've mentioned on this channel as buys, and they are performing very well for us in our portfolio. I will one day show you guys my entire portfolio, but as of right now, I just want to focus on the stocks that I've talked about. And so if you guys enjoyed this update video, if you enjoyed this transparency, feel free to hit that like button. We are on that road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I will see you guys in the next one.